Good morning, everybody. My name is Jatniel Cancel. Today we will be briefly discussing an important topic about the students, the English learner students, and how can we help those students. I will talk briefly, as I said, and I will take any questions at the end. As a result of the countries, we all know the immigration, as a result of the immigration from all over the world to the United States, American schools are perhaps the most diversified in the whole world. And we know as the numbers of immigrants come and increase inside the United States, also the need of meeting the needs of these students are also increasing. The first step in meeting the needs of diverse communities is recognizing that we are dealing with a multicultural community, which implies that we are dealing with several cultures represented in various cities across the United States. Now, the question is, what exactly is culture? What exactly is culture? What do you understand by culture? This is an important question to ask yourself, because it is something that is going to guide you instruction in a way that I'm going to show you. Now, let's begin by defining culture. Culture is an integrated pattern of human behavior which includes but is not limited to customs, beliefs, practices, thoughts, expect behaviors, rituals, roles, communications, and languages. As educators, we must understand the challenges that the ELL students are facing as a new environment, new country with a different language and a whole different culture. As educators, we must be intentional and proactive in addressing the needs of our ELL students. To succeed, ELL students require three conditions: high expectations combined with cultural relevant instruction, number one. Number two, attention to social and emotional needs. And number three, the creation of intervention mechanisms. Now, to combine high expectations with cultural relevant instruction, we must start by knowing our students' experiences, cultural backgrounds, and any challenges that they may be facing in adjusting to the new country. These efforts will provide a valuable insight that will guide an approach to supporting ELL students. Knowing our ELL student will help us investigate any social emotional need that an individual student may be facing. We must remember that these students are meeting a new set of challenges that regular students are not facing. ELL students are dealing with learning a new language, assimilating a new culture, while at the same time meeting with the demands of and the standards of a curriculum. Furthermore, knowing our ELL student will guide us as educators into finding all the appropriate tools and resources to design the system of intervention to support the diverse students' needs. As good and passionate educators, I encourage it is imperative that we make cultural connections. There are a few strategies to make our classroom more inclusive and culturally responsive. Number one, we can create a cultural frame of reference. Number two, we can decorate our classroom in a way that reflects the different cultures represented in the classroom. Number three, we must forget about past limitations and associations. Number four, we must find ways to connect kids with their heritage. Number five, we must give a student a voice. And finally, enable opportunities for students to learn and experience themselves in their language. In conclusion, it is crucial to know our ELL students as well as their families. We must understand that we live in a community, and just as the body has different members that perform different tasks, in the same way, the community has different members with a different set of responsibilities. Knowing this, I am certain that if we engage and encourage the parents, students, teachers, and administrators, we can all collectively create a community that stands strong and successful for the present and our posterity. Thank you for listening, and now I'm going to take any questions you may have.